What up? And we're live.
Live.
We on. This thing
Back
on.
at it again.
Are you on?
You're.
Yeah, I think so.
We here. We with it.
And this is the Seriously Kidding podcast pod show.
Woo.
This is episode 38. And we just hit our 1 year anniversary last
did.
week. My name is DJ Black Sheep. I
Yo.
think we're kind of all out of it right now. DJ Black Sheep.
It's
We
kinda
have
late.
Christian Hawks. And our special guest is AJ Hernz. Thank you for coming out, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate you. I met AJ Hernz at Rod Show last year, right? With the Taco Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it already? No, it's not a year.
No, I think it was
It's
at the beginning
in
of
the
the year.
spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This time's been flying, man. Talking about a year. It's because we're getting ready for the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're getting ready for the 1 year anniversary, and you're performing out there on Saturday. We were just talking about the weather. The weather's gonna be beautiful.
Awesome. Yeah, I think it was raining last time, or the day before that I got
Day
there.
before,
it was raining.
yeah, man, it's always.
Yeah. What Saturday? Yeah. Dude, it's gonna be a high of 85.
Oh man.
Like
high
a high
of
of 85. Yeah, it's gonna be like
borderline
amazing.
cold front.
Hell yeah.
Like-
Yeah, Texas cold front.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be beautiful on Saturday, and no rain, no nothing. So it's gonna be a good night. The day before we do have Masore out there.
Masote.
Masote, yeah. Dude, that guy puts on a show, man. His fucking energy is
Hell yeah.
crazy. He's a lot of fun to work with,
Sheesh.
for sure.
I want that prescription.
Yeah, yeah, man. So tell us about yourself, for anybody out there that is maybe hearing about you for the first time or whatnot. Like, I mean, how'd you get into singing? Maybe if you want to talk about where you grew up, if you grew up
Yeah.
here in San Antonio, if you grew up in other cities.
Yeah.
So
Turn offs.
Man,
and
all
that.
I know is this is bringing me back. So back when I was a kid, bro, I was like 6 years old.
yeah,
I mean, I've been a big Michael Jackson fan my entire
yeah?
life. So like,
hell yeah, dude.
I used to, obviously I didn't have this shit because we didn't have money, but I used to do like toilet paper around my ear.
Yeah.
And like build myself like this little like,
No
so I
shit,
feel like I'm
dude.
about to perform. for
Yeah.
the
How
1993
how
Super Bowl.
old were you doing that?
I was 7 years old,
Oh,
bro.
shit,
That's
that's
crazy.
wild,
I
dude.
remember this. It's
That's
nostalgic.
wild.
I performed one time with this type of shit, but then all you heard during my shows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we are right now, dude. So I'm sorry, we got the throwback fucking headsets. Like I was telling you earlier, man. Like us,
I
as
like it. Shit.
we know how to talk on the mic, and some of our guests don't. So we get a lot of in and out voice, or they'll laugh, or they
Yeah.
won't talk into the mic.
Right.
So for
No,
us,
this works. This was not a jab at the technology.
I know
with
I
the-
felt
the
like,
Asian
dang,
technology,
dude. I was
right?
like, that. How
It's
How
more
long
like,
ago
damn,
was
I
it when
remember
you were
these
6?
headsets. No, but yeah, going back to what you asked, I mean, that's really where it came from, man. Just as a kid being infatuated with the idea of like
Mm-hmm.
performing and just, having a mic in my hand or like this,
yeah.
and
That's wild. So all your life, pretty much,
yeah.
like since you were 6,
yeah,
you've been trying to
man.
sing.
All I
No.
remember is my bros pulling up. My brother, Joel, he's my oldest brother, and
Yeah.
and then it's Josue. They both, they're like 2 years apart, so they would pull up at the house and honk for me to come out because they knew I was all about the music and dancing.
They did the
Early.
beep beep
Martin.
beep beep.
Oh.
Hey,
Exactly.
shout out to Masore out
Bum,
there.
You're talking about Fluffy, right? yeah.
Martin.
Yeah. Well, yeah, bro, exactly. So like they would just pull up and they just knew. I guess because early on I was so, like I said, into music, into
Yeah.
dancing, and yeah, I'd pull up outside and they do the headlights, the flickering headlights.
Hey.
It'd be a vibe. Yeah.
So, like, was anybody else in your family, like, into music?
Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, most of my family was into music. There was no real musicians like,
Yeah.
right away, like immediate family. My brother played drums in church growing up. My dad used to, goof around the house and act like he was mariachi and shit. So like, that was kind of cool. But
Dang.
other than that, there was
It's
no
like
real.
everybody's dad, though, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mine after a few modelos.
Yeah.
I remember my friend's dad. Well, mine wasn't around, but my friend's dad,
Uh-huh.
hit the Tootsie Roll, and I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? Like,
Hey,
it's not
let's
till
go.
it's not till I started DJing and I knew there was like a dance to Tootsie Roll. I was like, that's what he was doing all these years.
Tootsie Roll, damn.
Yeah, so
I thought he was putting Bengay on.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like, hey, I don't
So
know, it's called EMS or what.
So you took all the talent in your family, huh?
I think so, bro. I soaked it all up.
God damn it.
I mean, it wasn't looked down on. Like, I mean, I felt like, is it like the cocoa or what?
Nah.
I was like, no, my grandparents. Nah, I'm just saying because that's how I thought. Like, it's crazy, but yeah. So you took all the talent. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
I mean, I wouldn't say I took all the talent.
I
I
know,
mean, I think
just-
I was just,
Nah,
yeah.
you
I
took
think,
all the talent. Just
I
say
think-
it. Just say it, bro.
I think for the most part, I was exposed to music early on that
yeah.
it was like,
So like your family loved music. They weren't
Yeah.
musicians though, but they
Yeah.
just loved it.
right, and it was always, playing. So like whether it be, I was talking to somebody about this recently. It was like, man, my mom and my dad back in the good days, because they split up, and that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the glory days, right? I remember them carrying me around at Casablanca in Laredo. I was born in Laredo, Texas.
Okay.
Oh, no,
956. Yeah. No, don't be. We have the best food on earth.
Aye.
I'm from the dirty
Yeah, that's-
830, so I'm a little bit north of you guys. Del Rio. And,
Yeah. So I was born in Laredo, and we would always, I guess my parents would always go to the baile, right? Typical traditional Mexican American family, coming to see all the Tejano bands playing shit.
yeah.
So early on, I mean, I was introduced to, the goats like of Tejano music, which was like, Baipolido, Palominos, La Mafia. We saw Los Angeles Azules, which is more like cumbia colombiana style.
Yeah.
So again, I was spread thin as far as like music, right? I was everywhere. And then you had my brothers who were younger and more hip to the new shit. Can we cuss?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
we're
right?
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
We're
dare
more-
you, sir.
I know, right? We're more hip to the new stuff.
How dare
Yeah.
you.
And yeah, man, and they put me on my brother Jaime, he's the one that's closest to me in age, put me on the Tupac, put me on in '03 it was 50 Cent for me, I thought it was,
Yeah.
I was ready to get shot. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but really though, I just feel, no, I was ready to get my shot, so I had chicken pox.
Oh shit.
But nah, man, I think, I was so thankful for that, because I feel like that's where a lot of my music, I feel like you hear that in my music, right? Not that I'm
The
Pac
chicken
or,
pox?
not that the chicken pox part. Not that I'm Pac or 50 Cent on my songs yet.
Yeah.
Just that blend of English and Spanish, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
that flair of like, the little rappy stuff and the little singy, vibey stuff. So yeah, man.
Yeah. When I was talking to Christian, I was like, he's like the Mexican Drake. Yeah, dude. Because I was
cuter.
listening.
You're cuter, though.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I get
For
that.
sure, for sure. I think Drake went through the whole Kardashian thing, dude. Nah.
Kardashian. He was with the Kardashian?
No, he.
Probably, dude.
No, probably right.
Nah, I was
Who
going
knows?
somewhere
Nah,
else. with
I don't
that.
think so. He wasn't. It was Ye, and that's about it. Or like in every other.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
half the NBA.
I was gonna say every other NBA baller, but
God damn.
that's how it goes, man. It's Hollywood, baby.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like
No.
everyone that makes it All-Star, rookie All-Star,
Yeah, you're
they're
on.
like, boom.
You signed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
You
just,
say
just come
no,
over.
you're next in line.
Uh-huh.
They
That's
just, you
wild.
just show up. So you're saying Michael Jackson was a big influence. What's like your top three?
Is
Top
your
three
mic
songs?
on?
I don't know. Is it on?
Oh yeah.
Top
Is
three,
it facing
um,
right? My bad. I don't want to hear you that much. I just want to hear you if the fucking mic is facing right. I told you it's like the kid that you can't take to your mom's to your house when you're like 11.
I forgot we had this big ass screen in front of us. I've been looking the whole time.
You've been looking
Again,
at my,
lost in your own eyes.
He's like, I can look at myself. I've been looking at this ugly ass dude next to me.
God,
He's
yeah.
like, I've been looking at this ugly ass black shit next to me.
Hey, bro, it's a
Oh, you're
thyroid
looking
problem,
over
all right?
Like,
Stop.
so dang. So
bully
from
me.
there, like, how do you get started? Like, how do you get into music? Like, you just start going into music, like singing.
Yeah.
How do you start recording? Because I think that's
Yeah.
the harder part for everybody. Like, I think we were talking earlier, and I was
I
like,
think
dude,
it's
like,
the red button, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Record
but like,
normally.
but I think
Most of the
like
time.
the studio and like getting the software and all that, like technical
Yeah.
stuff. Like, how do you get it? Like, how'd that happen for you?
Yeah. I didn't start. So first off, I mean, yes, I was in love with music and all
Yeah.
that. Yet again, I was dancing a lot.
Oh,
that
really?
was my thing. So
Yeah.
in my mind, growing up, when they'd ask me like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I wanted to be a choreographer for somebody that was like a superstar, headlining
Yeah.
kind of thing, where I would have a group of men and women, and I'd choreograph the whole set type of shit. You know,
5,
that's what I
6,
wanted.
7, 8.
Right. That's what I wanted to do, man. And like all throughout, man, I'd say even middle school, I remember winning talent shows. I do Michael Jackson sets, right? Like, and at their talent shows, at these talent shows, whether it be at community centers or like in my middle school or whatever. And I would do the whole headset thing, yet I wouldn't sing. I would just be dancing. And I always had this feeling of like, man, I don't know about, me projecting my voice like that or getting it to sound like that. I don't know about that. Like, I would love music. I would sing the shit out of music. I'd dance the hell out of music. It's just I was just so self-conscious about that idea of like me projecting my voice at a higher register or like whatever, So that was kind of awkward for me, yet when I turned fast forward all the way till I was my senior year, I had I had already taken all electives, like art. I had taken all those electives that you're supposed to take, right, to get credit.
Yeah, it's like when you're just like, okay, I only need these 2 credits. What I do for the rest of the
I already done like the attendance office, BCIS, the technology class. Like I already did it all, and I was really just chilling. But choir was an option for my senior year, and at the time, I was talking to who became my manager, Scott Maloof, and he was like, "Yo, like you should just join choir. Like might as well do that if you're really trying to, start this singing stuff." So that's what I did, and man, honestly, like the first experience in the booth was pretty fucking nerve-wracking, you know what I mean? Just because I had never been in there, and again, the whole idea of me hearing myself back on playback. And, man, my boy Scott put me with this cat named BU, and he was actually recording Tony Parker's music because, Tony Parker was trying to do the rap thing in French.
Oh, shit.
So he was recording his music.
He was trying to get with them Kardashians, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, man. Yeah, so, I just went to that studio, put me up with homie, and
That's what's up.
it was crazy. It sucked,
So how old
the
were
first,
you? How old were you
song
then?
sucked.
How old were you then? Like,
I'm talking about my senior year, so I'm 18 already, I think.
oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm an old-ass senior at this point.
Yeah, I just didn't know like you were already out of school because.
Yeah. No, I started my music career, or I wouldn't say career, my singing journey, right? I'd say at 18, and then the first song I ever recorded was probably around 19, and then 20. That's when I was like, okay, I'm an artist. I'm labeling myself as an artist. I'm out here as an artist. I got 3 songs under my belt, and I'm performing. You know what I mean? So.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I mean that.
And now I'm 58, but I feel great, man.
Shit.
You know?
I don't want to ask, dude. Damn. So that was back in the 70s, huh?
That was back in the 70s, bro.
Oh,
That's
shit.
crazy.
That ABC.
Exactly, yeah. Black and white.
That's the white Michael Jackson.
So you're an old bag of shit, dude.
Yeah. Well, you've been doing it for a minute, though. For
great
real,
skin, though. Great
Thank
skin.
you, man. Yeah, I use CeraVe a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
I just started washing my face yesterday, dude.
He's like he uses the same cloth. He washes his ass. He washes his face.
You probably have the same pillow since you were 8, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Nasty, yeah.
Yeah,
He still sucks on one of the corners of the pillow.
the
Come
fuck?
on, man.
No,
Can we keep it moving, please?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Nah, damn, dude. I just like, I just went.
Like
into
cotton
town on
mouth?
it.
We just
What's all
torched
wet?
them, right? We just
I
torched
know, like damn, like I didn't mean like that. No, but I've been washing my face since yesterday, and you know what though? I did get a facial yesterday, and
I'll give you a facial.
my girl started doing facials now. She said she's been doing them, but like she's doing no, like I guess she used to do it before when she used to do hair, but she's doing lip injections now. And no, she didn't do mine. Right? I was like, does that work? Does that work? Like, I was like, can I get swole down there? And she was like, shut the fuck up. No, but
why not, dude?
Yeah.
Let me know how it
I
goes.
guess she was like, I guess you could say practicing, like she was getting back on her thing. So she was like,
do it on the
did
head.
a facial. She waxed my face. Like she waxed my back.
You know what? I could say your face does look clear.
Yeah, I
Hey,
told you
really?
I took a shower, dude.
Oh.
No. I've been washing my face for a while now, but I got a facial yesterday. So and I fell asleep, dude. I was like, but anyways, I just wanted to plug in Jazzy because
Did you put cucumbers on your eyes? With the
No, you know what? No, I'm gonna take my tip back. Now that you
I'll
mentioned
give you
that,
my tip back.
yeah. So yeah, never mind.
So
never
no
mind.
cucumbers.
No
People
cucumbers.
wanna
No cucumbers. Sorry, dude.
That's
No,
not
and that's because we do have cucumbers. So what is going on with you, Christian? I mean, it's been like what 3 years? I mean, 3 years, 3 weeks since we did the podcast.
I got a facial with cucumbers on, dog. That's what I did.
I know. It looks like you just came from the fucking beach, dude.
Fuck. Hey, this is in support of what's it, Maui, Waikiki?
Oh, dude.
They
got hit pretty fucking bad with that fucking.
I got hit pretty hard with the
that
economy.
fire.
I got hit harder than Hawaii. I don't want to talk about it.
If y'all's phone breaks, don't fucking take it to Christian.
Oh, dude, I did a pretty good job, dog.
Apparently not.
God damn it.
Just fucking buy the new one. Just buy the new fucking iPhone 15.
Oh, yeah, dude. I got to read all the specs. I saw the video you sent me, but.
It looks the same. It's the same shit.
Okay, dude. So I got to ask. As a touring artist, how hard is it to keep all them bitches off of you, bro?
Shit.
The laugh.
Not hard at all, man. Can you hear me? Yo.
I think you do sound low, though.
How
Yo.
low
There you
can
go.
you go? How
I did.
low
Yeah, I just had to
go?
turn it.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Well, if you can't tell, ladies, beautiful eyes on this man. So I'm sure they're coming to you, and I know you're faithfully married. But I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna come up to you.
I mean, you know, man.
You gotta just NFL
Yeah,
style?
you gotta have a mean stiff arm. Nah, so I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like,
Is it stiff?
is it?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm sorry.
No, man, at the end of the day, like, it's just about self-control, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, you got to just value what you have and what you've got going on, and then realize, like, a lot of the time, these people, they're so happy and excited to see you because either they've been following you or you just gained them as a fan, and you just got to keep it there. You got to be respectful and understand, like, man, these people here are supportive, so there's no need to engage it. And now, mind you, you do get some off the wall, a little bit more than just fan type of, interaction or love from certain people. Again, it just comes down to self-control. Like, all right, man, like, at the end of the day, like, yes, this is real life and this is, entertainment, though, and there's boundaries, right? It's just that, you know what I mean? You can't just be out
what
there
about to
wilding
the
out.
people like myself that have no self-control?
Then you
What
do
if-
you.
Oh,
You
there
do
go.
you.
heard it
You
here
know what I mean?
first.
And that's
All right.
and that's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? Because I got friends in all certain circles and walks of lives, right? So like to me, it's like I got people that homies that se me quitó, right? And I'll just leave it at that. And they come out the restroom and all of a sudden they're awake. I don't know what that means, right? Yet,
Prayer?
right? Yet they're my friends, right?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to get at is, I say all that to say, man, I have single buddies that, man, they on the road and they're rock stars. That's cool. Like, hey, man, like at the end of the day, that's it, right? Like you know what it is, and
It's pimples on your dick.
exactly.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, hey, man, nah, man. At the end of the day, look, if you're doing this and you're doing that, to me, there's no judgment zone. It's just right now my route in my life where I'm at. You know what I mean? I gotta just take care of this.
And you're happy.
I'm chilling. I'm so
Yeah.
happy. I'm good, bro. Yeah, like,
Because you said, 14 years?
bro,
Committed?
yes, going on 15 in January. That shit
Dude,
is
I
nuts.
can barely commit to Netflix, dog.
That shit is
So-
wild. 15 minutes of
so-
Netflix is crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know how you can do it for 15
Yeah.
where every other month me and Netflix we fight, dog.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
It's
You're going up $2 a month? Oh, hell no, bro.
Yeah.
So we break up, but Hulu. Go back to Hulu. I don't really like her that much.
Yeah. It's just not the
Oh.
same.
We have Mary in the comment section saying
What's up,
hi.
man?
Mary who?
Mary.
Mary who?
Mary, she's a bartender.
Mary.
At,
What's the last name there?
Nanya?
I can't say all that.
Mary. What's up, Mary?
What's her social?
Nah,
What's
she
her FICA?
used to be a bartender
What's your
downtown. Now
FICO
she's
score?
at the Kung Fu Saloon. And last time she was here, she showed up randomly, so you should be scared, dude.
What the hell?
So what's the longest city tour you've done?
The longest tour I've done, just
Yeah.
in general. Shoot, man, probably this one I just got off of, the Quince tour, or I shouldn't say just got off of, the tour before this last one I just got off of, Quince, with snow. That one was 38 cities, if I'm not mistaken. And
How
that shit
many
was 2 months and about a week.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like what, every other day you're in the city, pretty much.
Pretty much, man. Yeah, there's some days where we do 4 or 5 shows in a row, and then it's like an off day or 2 off days. And then there's most times it's like every night or every other night, depending where we're at.
How do you keep like the mental focus? Because I'm assuming, especially talking about dancing, I'm sure you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
Especially what I've seen on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
Is it just like a good night's rest, or do you have like something that you do to prepare? Like, okay, here we go again, because you got to be at 100, right?
Right.
To give the fans what they're paying for.
For sure.
So like, what do you do to bring all that out every time?
Yeah. Man, it just you get your
Jamba
rest
Juice?
in spurts. At times. I
Wait,
feel
what'd
like
you call me, dog?
I called you a spurt.
Oh hell, bro! After this, though, we talking.
Yeah. It just I feel like at this level, we do a bit of everything in the sense of like there's no shame in, hey, all right, AJ, Yayo, Ito, or whoever it is on the squad, we're helping with merch, or hey man, in this city, we got lights because this light tech is whatever, right?
Yeah.
So we have each other's back. So again, going back to your point, it's like we get rest in spurts. At times it's like, damn, it's a long night. Yeah, we got a show the next day, and then sound check is a little earlier, and loading is a little earlier. We got to load in our gear type shit, right?
Do you still fit in like working out?
Yeah,
I mean, you eat probably healthy.
I mean, I don't as much as as much as I want to. Yet when you're on the road, man, it's crazy because there's really just, unless we have catering like this last tour I just came off of, but normally, like I said, at this level, at the level I am, you have your little rider, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yet that's just gonna be like deli stuff.
So
like the budget only goes so far.
What happened to all this talk about commitment, dog?
Commitment? What you mean?
You're talking about you gotta commit, but now you're telling me you can't commit to your
Oh,
diet.
committed to the marriage. Yeah, that's one thing.
Hell no.
That's one thing.
Hey,
The
it's
diet.
bold, family.
The diet, man. Oof. The diet is like shit. It's more expensive to eat healthy these days.
Yeah, it is.
So I feel like
for sure. Yeah,
when I'm
yeah.
like, oh man, I got $3 to my name. Let me just go get me a double cheeseburger,
Yeah.
plain. Yeah,
Bro.
Shit, if that.
But just stand on this side with your shirt off.
yeah.
Money, dog. Money. No,
Nah,
dude, I
yeah,
went
bro.
to Smoothie King,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
was like, you know what? Because I'm ripped, dog.
Sure.
So I gotta stick to it.
Sure.
So I got like this greens like sort of veggie thing.
Yeah.
It's $9. The fuck you laughing at, dog?
What the fuck you're eating? A fucking salad? Or?
Yo, pretty
No,
much.
he ate the Smoothie King. He ate him.
Oh! Man, y'all can do this by yourself.
Bye.
I was gonna buy tickets to your next show, dog, but I'm gonna spend it at fucking Dunkin'.
Yeah, he's like, I can't give out 3 free tickets. Oh,
You sons
shit.
of bitches. No, it was like kale and all this shit I would never eat. And but it was all like together. It was like $9. I was like,
Yeah,
what
man.
the fuck?
Yeah, no, I feel it.
Oh, a smoothie.
But you know the only reason why it's more expensive is because nobody orders it.
Because it's in the medical center?
No, like nobody orders a salad, so it's more expensive to make a salad. Like I've looked it up. It's more expensive to order a salad like at Burger King or wherever the fuck you go, in Wendy's. Because nobody orders it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So like, let's say a lot more people ordered it, they would have a lot more salads ready.
No.
that.
Well, yeah, but also like I'm saying like because we had salads at the restaurant for a little bit,
Oh yeah.
and we would throw like a bunch away because the lettuce once you chop it, it turns dark
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, and then if it's a little brown, here comes
Oh,
Karen,
yeah.
and it's like, oh my god, you're giving me the fucking day old.
So I wanted to get into like how, I'm talking about how you got into music and everything like that, but how you started making music. So how did you start touring? Because we were talking about how, you said you had opened up for Drake, for...
What, you did?
He's the Mexican Drake, dude.
Oh.
And he's been doing shows for a minute.
Oh, I thought you meant because he watched a lot of Degrassi.
Okay.
Do you watch a lot of Degrassi, though?
No, I've never seen not one episode.
Ain't seen you.
Yeah. So how does that happen? Like,
Yeah, please.
And how does that feel?
Tell me.
Yeah. How does that happen? So
I mean, we know
yeah.
how it kind of happens, but
Yeah.
just kind of break it down for us how it happened for you.
Yeah, for sure. So, getting out of high school, like I said, I was kind of thrown out to the wolves, right? Like in a sense where
Oh, really?
I didn't really have a lot of experience in the music or recording yet. I just got out there, and man, after the first song, second studio session, third studio session, I had maybe 3 songs under my belt, and at the time, my manager was doing work for Lil Wayne's DJ. Work meaning like booking him shows
Yeah.
after the concerts, right? When he came to Texas. So that's really what got me in,
Damn,
my manager was just really hustling at the time, rubbing shoulders with these folks. And
Wait. So you could have been Drake.
I am Drake. Just kidding.
So you could have been. I mean, if Lil Wayne at the time.
Yeah.
You-
Well,
that's
Drake
when-
was already on board. Drake was already coming out and performing
The Young
Bedrock and
Money?
shit. I'm talking about like 2010,
I'm just-
where Young
yeah.
Money was already established. So like, yeah, I mean, that's
just
pretty
hype
much
as
how it
fuck.
came about, man.
Young
Like,
Moolah.
pretty much how it came about. My homie Scott was like, yeah, I was he was booking 4 or 5, which is Wayne's DJ at the time.
Oh, yeah.
These gigs after the shows, and then from there he met the director of the tour and everybody else, and everybody, of course, I was rolling along with him. Everybody was wondering who I was, and he told them, he's my artist and he's dope. Y'all should check him out. And I don't know if people just started hearing my music or I showed them videos at the time. I really don't remember. Yet got the chance to open up, and it was crazy because on that run, it was I remember seeing the schedules. It was like Drake was the headliner, then it was right before him was A$AP Rocky, and then it was G-Eazy, and then myself.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, and it was early too. Like I said, I had 3 songs in my name.
That's
I
like
had no
back
business there,
then.
yet I made the best of it, and that's really what ignited everything, right?
Damn.
Just getting that exposure right off the bat. Some people I feel like would feel like mad accomplished. I just felt like, whoa, like I can't wait to do this, like where
Yeah.
it's them to see me,
Mhm.
right? And then
Fuck yeah.
be the headliner. Yeah.
So what's your like kind of main goal? Like
Yeah.
what's your? I'm sure you have like that. What do you call it? Like the dream board kind of thing, where you're
Vision
like,
board, yeah.
yeah, the vision board. Like what's your next like big thing you're trying to tackle?
I want to be a headlining artist, national artist, and tour overseas and headline my own shows, my own runs. That's really my goal, at this point in my life. Like
Can I
said,
choreograph for you?
absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely. Only in the southern region, though.
You jealous, Henry?
With your,
And I'm just
size.
laughing at one of these
I
comments.
think
it says,
we're only gonna be okay in the south.
it says,
Big shoulders
it says,
Yeah, big shoulders
Yeah,
only.
yeah.
Yeah.
It says Christian's the type of dude to order a 20-piece nugget and ask for a Diet Coke.
Hey, no cap. The 20-piece sounds fire right now. Both of
20-piece.
us.
Who the fuck said that, dude? Who the fuck said that?
DJ Benzito.
What a
Joseph.
piece of shit.
He was the last one on here.
20-piece sounds fire.
Hey,
right
you
now.
know what? Oh, dude, you want to
It
hear a
does.
hack that I don't think McDonald's knows?
What?
If you look at the menu, the 20-piece is $1 cheaper than the 10-piece.
Oh, that's one of those things where like the basket of fries is cheaper than the large fries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
And it
Like
makes
some
no
stupid
sense.
shit.
Yeah,
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 it makes- yeah.
That's cool.
And I'm talking about like the meal. It was like
You would know. Oh, we can't see because that clock. Look.
Fire
Don Wolf
legs.
is laughing his ass off.
who's like man, y'all just jealous because I'm ripped.
See if we can move this clock. Oh, yeah, we got his comments over here.
Taco P her mamas.
Oh,
Your
sh-
mama's dog.
Taco P or Mama Margie's?
Nah,
Taco P.
Yeah. What do you say,
Hey,
Laredo?
they're from Laredo, right? So
956. Who's from Laredo?
You.
Taco P?
Taco Pete.
Taco Palenque.
Who's that?
Pal-
Oh, I thought you like some user.
Someone commented like Taco P or fucking
My
Mama
pants are
Margie's.
ripped.
Oh, what? Taco Palenque or Mama Margie's?
Yeah, that's what they're asking.
That's blasphemous.
Exactly.
Taco Palenque, man. You know
Yeah,
this.
Yeah, that's what we all
Mhm.
said.
Yeah. Okay, well, I don't get Diet Cokes, first of all, just so
Yeah.
you know.
That's what's up.
I'm sure you were wondering. I'm either gonna go for the Powerade or
Or water.
maybe the Coke, or if I want to get crazy, that extra crispy spray. You know what I mean?
I don't like spray like that. I'd be doing Coke or Big Red.
No, but with that lean though.
What? Hell no.
I heard
What
a rap
are
song
what
about
are we?
it.
18?
No, I heard a rap song about it.
He
Yeah.
said, "Hell no."
No.
One of his requests were today. He was
Well,
like,
you're 56, 18 years
he was like, get some Modelo or get some
I'm
Big
58,
Red.
58,
He's
58.
58.
Damn.
But I feel great.
If he's 58, I'm Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes gay. Ay, ay, ay,
I told
ay.
you, dog. Sorry, dude. I can't.
Hey, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna put him on the other side with another camera facing that angle. Like, make sure he's contained.
Ay. Curious? Ay, my curious.
Shit.
Take me away.
So how does that, like, aren't you nervous as fuck to like open up for that show?
So what?
Like that show that with Drake. I mean, I know we talked about it earlier, but what happened?
That's such a lie. That's such a lie, Ben. I just got the 20 piece. And I get it because for my kid, you know, not for me. Bro, only like.
You give one to your kid.
Only
You gotta have
baked
only 19.
chicken, dog.
Yeah.
This is baked chicken.
Only baked
butter.
chicken touches that body, right, big dog?
That's it. Or grilled, no salt, no creams, no butter.
Spinach, that's it.
What's up? You want this? You can have it. No, I swear to God. I even was like, because I told her friend the other day. I
Kale.
was like, let me go. No, fucking man, suck your shit.
Trying to explain yourself. No, I'm saying
Dude,
like
they're
you
still
still trying to
trying-
order kale.
Stand up for me, dog. What the fuck? Look at what they're saying. Say something.
This is your
Say
peeps,
956,
man.
stand up.
They're calling you out. They know the bullshit.
Nah,
Damn.
fuck that, dude. Hey,
So fucked.
hey, but when I see them, they're all like, hey. They're all hugs, right?
Oh yeah, they have to open up their fucking arms.
Well, how do you hug like this? Do you not see them sculpted from rock?
Oh, fuck, dude. God,
Fuck.
man. This shit went sideways.
Hey, you can wash any clothes on these abs, dog. Whatever you want.
Great cheese on the bad boys. or what?
Great cheese, mozzarella, even like something hard. Pecorino Romano, dog.
Jesus.
Aren't you glad you came?
I think we need curfew back on as well, dude. Curfew.
I'm gonna put him to sleep, dog. Talking all that shit. And I'm gonna bring a 20 piece. So,
Hey, but you have been talking about that fucking 20-piece discount since like for like a month now, right? Since,
no,
like,
I
the
just
last
told
episode.
Ben's last time.
Yeah, it was like
And
a
I noticed it
month
was
ago.
$1 off. Because I was gonna split it with my daughter.
That was a whole
So I was like,
fucking
okay,
month
10
ago,
piece.
dude.
But then I noticed it was $1 less. Man, whatever, pay full fucking price then. I don't give a shit.
Like, dude, he's trying to get out of here already. See what you did?
He's like, fuck this
He
shit.
said, fuck this. I'm out. Catch me outside.
Oh, damn, that's true, dude. Did you see that? So I remember when Hogs and this girl were fighting downtown. He threw his hot dog at her.
Oh, fuck you.
I threw it at him.
Fuck you, curfew.
Yeah, but then he slapped it out. So I was going to throw it at him.
No.
And then he smacked it. And then for some weird reason, the hot dog landed right here. This is an $8 hot dog, dude. High end.
Downtown hot dog. Like one of those.
I was like, you
Bacon
motherfucker. So I
wrap.
tackled him. And we're rolling around in the parking lot, like wrestling. And I'm holding him down. And then he's like, get off of me. And I'm like,
I couldn't breathe.
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have to deal with.
I'm not autistic, okay? Just so you know. Or retarded. I'm just normal. So dancing, right? So, okay, you never answered. Top 3 Michael Jackson songs that...
Oh, top
Is-
3 Michael
is he your,
Jackson?
like-
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about
yeah.
your
Top-
snapbacks.
Top 3
It's like
Michael
Hernz,
Jackson.
Hernz rocked the snapback when they were in style. Y'all still wearing that? You said you rocked the snapback when they were in style, but we're still wearing them in 2023. Man, fuck you. Here we go.
That's a good one.
Nah, hell no. I'm a commit, dog. I'm a commit. It's not even a snapback. It's like normal. Okay, anyways, top 3 songs. Michael Jackson
Top 3
songs.
Michael Jackson songs.
Is that like your
Yeah.
like your
Oh,
favorite
fuck.
artist all time?
Yeah, of all
You
time. I had that
curfew.
fool tatted on me.
What?
Yeah. Top 3. My favorite one is Human Nature. Excuse me. Top 3. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Because I normally just be like, yeah, that's my favorite song of all time. Baby Be Mine. That's another one. That's off of the Thriller album. Human Nature's off Thriller album too. The third one's gotta be cool because at the end of the day, like, there's a lot more albums that came after that. So, shit, I'd say
bro. We waiting for you to say Thriller.
Nah, cause like obviously those are a given, you know, those are great. I'm trying to give you those like gems, you
No,
know.
I mean, your favorite, like play.
Yeah, that's what I'm
over and
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
over. All right.
you know,
Holy fuck. Okay.
you know what I'm saying, big dog?
So that's the line, huh? That's the line.
You got me, champion.
Oh shit!
He called me champion. What the fuck? You see a leash on this boy? I'm free, dog.
Oh my god!
He called me champion. What the fuck?
Yeah, big dog.
Oh fuck!
Fuck.
I think I queefed.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I don't think anyone ever called me champion.
Yeah, well, there you go.
My dad don't call me at all, but that's
No,
different.
My dad, nah, he forgot. Fuck, he forgot what I was.
Yeah, your dad don't call me either. Nobody calls me. They just call me out.
Your dad called me. Wait, what?
Wait, whoa! All right, AJ Lucen and oh, okay.
That's what she
What's in
said.
there? Is that lean?
Is that lead?
Lean back.
Sepa.
Okay,
I'm just
third
gonna give you
one, third one.
I'm just gonna give you my two, bro. I don't know what all right, here we go. The third one. You ready for this?
Okay,
Man, I
Fuck.
don't know if I should tell
I'm
you,
gonna flip
bro.
this table with the teenage angst.
He said pause.
Are you sure about this, bro?
Don't break this table. I just made it, dude.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Off the Wall. So it'll be Human Nature, Baby Be Mine, and Off the Wall. Off the Wall is from his first album,
Okay.
Off the Wall, 1979, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all can fact check me later, but
I'll look it up, but
you know.
Because we fact check here.
Mm-hmm.
no, we just fat check.
Oh! It's a thyroid problem. Fuck.
That's all we do.
It's dirty bulk season.
Shit. I mean, it's about to be fall, right? So it's about to be your season.
But yeah, those are the top three.
Oh man.
Dude, the other day I was like trying to like see like where I'm at, because I haven't worked out in forever, right? I mean, I do work out all the time, but not in forever, right?
Fuck, dude.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna like push up and see how fast, bro. It took me a minute.
Wait,
A minute?
to what?
Like not
do
a minute, but
push-up?
like to like before I used to just like just get to my
pop up
feet,
and,
and now I'm like, oh, one leg at a time. Let's go. Let me see.
yeah, man.
Yeah. But the reckoning is coming though. Just you wait, bitches. Just you wait. They haters out there, dog. They haters. Dude, what about Smooth Criminal, bro? I would put that in
Yeah.
my top 3.
Really?
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
that's a great
James
song.
Rios, he said the GOAT.
Go.
Yo,
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that,
for sure,
is
for
that,
sure.
That's my boy A-OK.
A-OK,
James
yeah.
Rios,
I couldn't see the, because we just had the name, so I thought it was
Oh,
A-OK.
you know what?
I couldn't see the picture, so I
What's a
didn't
good
want to say
stat
that.
for Henry to look up?
I can't look up
'Cause-
shit, dude. You look it up.
Oh, look it up. Because I always hear the top 3
Dude, I gotta
like
fucking
best-selling
say now, man.
albums of all time is Elvis, Beatles, and Michael. But who's number 1 of all time?
I don't know. Probably
That's it.
Drake.
What?
I don't know.
No,
think
I
Drake-
saw something that Drake's not even close.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all
Bad
albums.
Bad Bunny
in
or some shit? I don't know. I don't know if it's been broken or not.
there. R. Kelly.
Thriller.
Fuck, dude. I got a stain on my shirt now. God damn, look at you.
Yo, immediately Thriller.
Thriller?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck
Dude,
yeah,
66
dude.
million copies. Is that a lot? 66?
Man, I don't know. These days, like,
Dude, you're an artist. You should know
the
everything.
metrics are different, though, with streams
Yeah,
and shit.
I
Like,
mean,
who knows,
now
bro?
you're streaming shit.
But I know one stat that I read
so
is
it's not
that
like anybody's like buying an album nowadays.
no, so that's what I'm getting at. Is that they used to make way more money back then because people would actually buy the vinyls and buy all that. There's more money. Or now everything's changed into streaming, which is a different platform. It's like 1,000 song plays for X amount of money, which is like
Yeah,
not
it's
much.
like 8 cents and shit.
Yeah, it's like not much. But back then you're spending like $25, but the vinyl costs like 30 cents, 40 cents to make. So the margins were crazy, and everybody got like a little bit. Same thing with Matt Damon. Was it Damon? Yeah, Matt Damon was talking about how back in the 90s you can get away with making like passion projects because they'll have the release in theaters, but it's like, it's all right. But then you basically get a second re-release with VHS and DVDs. So the studio gets their money back and then some. So they're able to finance little like projects like, because he said Good Will Hunting probably wouldn't be made today. because it's very like drama and artsy.
Yeah.
So as an artist, you think like that's what they would get to, like, you know, when you sign to a label, and then after the fact they would have to do all that, like let's say for a rapper when they had to like do like the pop music 1st, and then they would get to do.
I think
what
that's
wanted
why
to do.
they do that more now, because you have to do like all these like streams where like before you know, some of these older artists are still living off like, let's say like who's that guy that did the yup in my white tee, who's this guy? Okay, what else did they do? Nothing. They're still living off of that because all the money they made over there, like PD Pablo, all that shit. But in order to stay relevant now, it's like bangers. But all the artsy folks, they're having a hard time to even like break, because it's we're living in a different world. So, piggybacking off of that, how hard do you find
You
to
fucking
kind of like make like a hit and really like,
oh fuck you,
or
bitch.
like, or what's your opinion on like making a hit and really getting out there? Like, what's the difference? Is it money? Is it marketing?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
What do
a
you
lot,
kinda
a lot goes into it, man. I think, you know, if making a hit were easy, more people would be doing, or more people would have success at it. It's just really, man, you know, you can always, how could I say, look towards replicating what's already been done. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a hit. So it's just got to be one of those things where it just comes from within, you know.
but let's say you made a song and everyone's like, bro, like this is a banger.
Yeah.
What steps do you have to take to like let's fucking like hit the stratosphere?
Oh, yeah, no, of course. So, yeah,
Think
I mean,
marketing, like,
obviously, yeah, marketing, promotion goes, advertising, all goes into it, right? And then, of course, in this day and age, I mean, back then, you know, for example, when I did Snapback Swag, like, I feel like that did really well for me. But it was in a time where we didn't have TikTok, we didn't have Instagram, right? So I feel like the visual is always important. And in today's world, I mean, just that the short pieces of content are super important to releasing, or to your release, right? Attaching that with it, because if you're just putting out a song into the universe and you're just kind of betting on,
you're just
you know,
gonna like,
yeah, you're just betting on like, oh, my homies say it's a hit, I think it's a hit, my engineer, my producer, it's a hit, everyone's a hit, my family, my girl. It's cool and all, because that really sets the tone for, you know,
Confidence.
what's next. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, okay, you got that confidence to go on stage and perform it, you have a good song. Yet, if you really want this to get to the masses, or to create some sort of buzz, or some sort of excitement around it, you got to do some sort of promotion for it, or some sort of like campaign, right? Where you do like a 2, 3, 4 week kind of layout, where it's like, okay, week 1, this is the focus, this is the areas where we're gonna attack, whether it be street promo, and a lot of days that's a lost art, where being in person, being in these streets for real, popping up at these barbershops, at these, you know, flea markets and things like this, that's really not something that a lot of the new wave is doing yet.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like an untapped market, that if you really started going there again, right, along with the online stuff, it's just you increase your chances. It's like, you know, shooting at more baskets.
My kind of thoughts on that is that I think, like, I can understand, like, yeah, I think to create like a loyal fan, that's the best way to do it, because it's like, oh shit, I met AJ.
It's because I spilled my shit. Fucking Wolf said, "Can't stop looking at my stain on my shirt." Stop looking. Okay. Anyways, dude. Go ahead.
I think that's like the best way to create like a loyal like fan. But I think to like get the most, I think social media is probably the platform. I think nowadays, because everyone's like on their phones, you know, everyone's fucking glued to it. So, I mean, I would assume like, well, do you think like doing TikTok and like following all these trends is essential, or do you think it's just like essential for some?
It's essential to an extent, because it's not real, right? A lot of the times where I mean, how many times have you liked a video, you like it, and you keep scrolling?
Oh yeah.
Plenty, all day, every day, right? So it's like, when you have that in-person connection, it lasts longer. So I know a lot of people say like, oh, that's a thing of the past, or this or that, and there's much more people on social media. Yes, there is. Yet when you have a cult of a following, it doesn't matter what social media is doing. You can still count on tour. You can still count on shirts being sold. You can still count on merch being sold. And you can still count on making money. That's why. That's why somebody like Snow. That's why somebody like Snow the Product sells out the entire nation on these tours where really A and B level artists should be touring because they have singles and hot radio airplay and shit like that where they're on the billboards and things. Yet she's the one doing it because she was really out grinding like behind the scenes and really from the ground up, right, pounding the pavement. Whereas you're not just pitching at this make believe market. And by the make-believe market, I'm talking about social media because, again, we just scroll past stuff. We like stuff. We like stuff all day.
Yeah, for sure. But it's like,
it doesn't last long. It's like a relationship. It's just like a wham-bam and you're done. Whereas you create that connection in person.
Like my love life.
You create that connection in person. You exchange, whether it's a few words or you exchange a piece of content. These days, you're not really exchanging nothing physical. Yet that was the art then, right? It was like, oh, man, he signed my CD or he signed. But even now today, a picture goes a long way. A quick video, everybody wants the clout, right? So it's like that's where you can turn the corner on that idea of like, okay, this in-person connection is going to lead me to social media gain, and it does work that way. Whereas the other way, social media, doesn't really relate to ticket sales. It doesn't because it's a make-believe kind of market. So you got to really attack this way and then sweep them this way, and then at the end of the day, I feel like that creates the buzz for you, and that creates the no matter what, you've got your following, right? That's why the Tech Nines of the world also tour the country. Then no matter what, 10 years from now, you're still going to hear his name because he's created that following, whereas a lot of these other newer artists.
The loyalty.
The loyalty factor. There's just that longevity factor that's, back in the day, the nostalgia factor. I met him selling CDs, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Yet they're out there in face.
Yeah, face-to-face is going to create loyalty.
And I feel like from there, it's like, it's game on. Now, if you can figure out the social media, shit, that's a bonus because now here come the onslaught of fans.
Yeah. So speaking of touring, what are your thoughts on how, like, Ticketmaster and, like, all these, like, companies are, like, gouging on, like, service fees and all these extra stuff? Yeah. From someone that's been on tour, how does that really affect how, because, I mean, you can't really go against Ticketmaster, right?
Yeah. It's not even really Ticketmaster because at the end of the day, it's like everything, right? Like, I'm also in real estate, so it's like the housing market where it's like banks are spotting us, the clients, the customer, the money, right? And, because you hear a lot now, like, oh, man, interest rates are up. Yeah, the money that the bank lends you to buy your house, that fee has gone up a bit, yes, but that's also a bigger tax write-off, right? In that world. Over here, it's like, well, Ticketmaster, Live Nation, all these big companies, right? They're essentially the hub for tickets. So it's like their fee is their fee, right? Yet what we go up against is like the scalpers or like the people that are bootlegging merch that really, for the independent artists,
but their fees are like
punches us in the gut.
$80, dude.
But that's kind of like,
it's a lot.
Yeah, but that's kind of like going against Apple.
But you can't though.
Pearl
Jam did it. And they fucking lost. Pearl Jam.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they set up this, they set it up for everybody to make it happen. So like if Apple made the iPhone for you to sell an app on there, then you can't blame them for charging a 30% fucking tax.
No, yeah, but so it just deters.
I don't know if Ticketmaster really made this whole thing happen, but I mean, I don't know if they charge their fee, but that's how Apple works. Cause they charge their fee because.
No, but I know, like, there was a bunch of artists that were, like, fighting against Ticketmaster, especially the ones signed with Live Nation because they're, like, together. Yeah. And they're charging crazy fees. Yeah. Like,
also, with Spotify and Apple Music, and then a lot of people were going to, like, Tidal.
And there's also ways to go around it, too. Like, you don't necessarily have to list your event with Ticketmaster or these places, right?
But some like are strictly like with them, and that's kind of more what I'm talking about. Like it was, I think Maroon 5 was in a lawsuit with them, and it was like, let's say tickets were $80, the fees were like 60. So people were like, dude, that's almost like 2 fucking tickets.
Yeah.
Like in service fees and then taxes and everything.
See, when I always buy tickets, I go through this
shit, that's in Airbnb too, all that shit.
Yeah.
That app TickPick, dude, they don't have no fees.
I mean, like, damn. But, I mean, the thing is, you can't really argue because they're putting all the promotion, they're doing, like, all this, like, stuff for you. So, I mean, I just think like that kind of sucks. Like especially like as an artist, like you're doing all this like work, but sometimes people are because I did the Drake tickets in Houston. Remember we talked about on the one of the podcasts, and I broke down how much one ticket was, and it was like $300, but the fees were like almost the same plus like this and that.
Yeah.
The fees, taxes, and parking was more than the ticket.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
But
saying. Like that TickPick app, dude. Like every time I go to a game or go to a show, I went to Peso Pluma. Like they don't have fees on there. They just don't have fees, and it's a little bit more. Like let's say it's 300, it'll be 312, but there's no fees.
oh
So
no,
it's
that's
like,
great. Yeah.
So it's like okay.
Yeah,
fuck it.
but when they're like working with Ticketmaster and Live Nation, like
Yeah,
they
they
have their
still
own
work with
agreement.
Ticketmaster because at the end of the day,
Does it really?
when you buy the tickets from them, you have to download the Ticketmaster app to get the fucking tickets, and then put them on your wallet or whatever.
Oh,
So somehow they're still working with Ticketmaster, but
Oh, okay. Well, that's
I
dope.
don't-
Yeah,
I don't really
because
know.
I remember reading about that. Like, fuck.
yeah. I mean, I could imagine like you would think that it has, like
Well, I'm just thinking like
Big
if
effect.
I was like in your shoes, like, who doesn't want to sell out? Obviously, right?
Yeah.
So like, if they're doing like shit like that, like,
I mean, you would just take that into consideration before you even book, right? Like, account for that. That way, like, oh man, where did my money go? Well, had you done your accounting for certain shit ahead of
Yeah.
time, then you know where your money's going, right?
or just like make more money, right? Like
Whatever.
cheap ass, right?
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
make more money.
Fuck 'em, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm curious.
Yeah.
Craziest fan interaction
Craziest fan interaction.
besides Henry?
Man, I mean, I don't know. I've had like, the typical stuff like
Not me.
fans asking to sign like the boobs or whatever,
Booby.
the forehead and shit, or like, can you sign my nephew's or my kid's arm?
You never
that's
had like
always
a
kinda
Stan
crazy.
moment.
Man, I had a fucking catfish moment for
Oh, yeah?
sure, like 4 years
Fish and
ago.
chips.
That shit was wild because I had a show in New Mexico. I was performing dead ass on stage, and there's a part of the show where, girls are brought up on stage, and like we're just having a good time on stage, and it's more like crowd interaction with like some of the crowd on stage, right? And I have this girl like to the right of me where it feels like I'm being looked at, right? Like when you feel somebody
yeah.
looking at you, and you're just like,
Okay.
okay,
They're doing the whole show, and you're like, you still feel that shit the whole
right,
damn
and I'm
time,
just
yeah.
performing. I'm like
Yeah.
going on with the show. So finally, like after 2 or 3 like moments of those where I'm like, I feel like she's looking at me or either trying to get my attention.
Yeah.
I
I had that, but I think it was the Border Patrol.
Oh,
So I just kept going.
So I finally get around like to being next to each other or something at some point on stage, and I'm like, excuse me, I'm sorry, do I know you, or like, or she might have asked me, I can't remember. And long story short, it turns out that yeah, she thought she knew who I was based off a friendship we had on Snapchat or something like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
she
and
got
like-
brave.
Yeah, and like I don't know where that came from, but she met me on Face. I was like, okay, well, tell me a little bit more. At the time, I had the Snapchat and all that, right? So I'm like, okay, well, this
See,
is my
that-
screen name. Like, what's yours? She's like, well, this is mine. I'm like, I don't even have you as a friend. And she had
What
somebody
the
totally
fuck?
different, has a different profile,
Shit. Like,
had the same profile image as me. Showed me that person's Instagram, and like that dude was like posting like me and like posting my kids, like acting like he
Oh
was me.
shit! So you were a catfish.
Yeah, I was being catfished.
I mean, you were like
Oh.
someone was being you as a catfish.
yeah.
What the
Damn.
fuck?
Right,
Damn.
exactly. I was being catfished in the sense that they were portraying to be me to other people.
Damn, they're
Yeah.
like, hey, meet me at my fucking show.
Bro, and I mean, I'm not
That's
going to lie, like,
crazy.
homie was at least promoting.
Shit.
Right? Yeah, he was, like, setting up the wrong expectations. And the more I dove into it, the more I got pissed because he's on his page acting like
cute?
he's me again.
Was she cute at least?
I mean, nah, man. Like, it's not even that.
Was
It
it
was
a-
just
was
more
it-
like,
Was it a fat girl?
bro, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this? Like, are you
Yeah.
serious? I'm so sorry you're going through this type of shit.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that shit sounds
wild.
terrible, dog. Like,
Yeah.
because, like, at the end of the day, like, bro, like, being misled is crazy. So, like, an innocent person, like, she was just a
Yeah.
fan that, like, she said that she met me on Facebook or that account at least.
That's wild.
And in that New Mexico area, like, I kept popping up on her feed. So I don't know if this dude was from New Mexico or a girl or I don't know what
probably
from the area, right? But that's how she found out.
or India.
And that's how she came to the show. Like he was promoting to her, like, hey, like I want to meet you, and like all this crazy like stuff.
He
And
was like, hey, I'm about just buy tickets for like $100 extra.
Don't worry about the
man.
fees.
And I met her, and I just like I felt bad, bro. I was like, man, well, I didn't have I wasn't selling merch at the time.
Dude.
But I had a hoodie on me where it was mine.
So fucking weird.
I was like, man, here, take my hoodie. Like, that's for me to use. Like,
but even in that moment, I feel like you don't have that much time to be like. I mean, I don't know what happened or how you met her, but I feel like you don't have that much time to be like
on stage.
You don't have time to like fucking explain or.
No, it was like when it happened was like towards the end of the night or the show where we have, like I said, the crowd come up or some fans come up and like dance.
Okay.
Girls.
I thought it was like something that just happened like quick.
No, it was towards the end of the night, and then as the show like ended, that's when I approached her or she. I don't know, but we ended up kind of like in the same area.
That's fucking
and I was like, "Do I
dude.
know you?" Because like again, at that point, I already felt like she was looking at me, and she was like, "Yeah, like I have you. What do you mean? Like, why are you acting weird?" And I'm like, "Wait, what? Like, what are you talking about?" She's like, "We're friends on Snap," and I'm like, "Nah, cause I'm not even really on Snap like that." Like, so I was like, "Well, this is my screen name," and she's like, "Well, this is mine." I'm like, "I'm not your friend."
There's Snap benefits.
So then she started showing me like the log of the chat, and that shit was like, it was so weird, bro. Like just to see this person, whoever it was, like just acting like there was somebody else.
That's crazy.
And like, and also too beating around the bush when it came to like, well, can you call me or like, can you FaceTime me? Send me a video of you right now. It was like a bunch of like stalling on his end.
Yeah.
So it was just weird. And then like when I opened up the Instagram and seen the post, I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. Yeah. So that's probably the craziest like fan interaction moment.
And like
really.
he's just like setting her up to like go and meet you.
Yeah.
And
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, it was like a bittersweet because I'm like, okay, guy or girl, whoever it was,
or at least you got to meet you.
Person, like at least you are promoting my music and my sound. Like I appreciate that. Yeah, you're going about it a very fucking weird, strange, creepy ass way.
Or maybe a really good wingman.
We're like, nah, hell, I don't even want to meet this person. This is a whole fucking creep.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
That is a crazy ass.
Yeah, so that's the craziest interaction. I've never really had nothing too crazy pop off in front of me. I mean, you get fans out there like sometimes for Snow. I feel like not even for me, just straight flash or like you know what I'm saying, like wild, messages on the signs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about as crazy as it got for me.
I saw this fucking video. I think it's recent where this security was trying to like supposedly help Snow down, and like he got too handy.
Yeah.
And she was like, what the fuck? Like, I guess she said something like, I'm into girls or some shit.
Yeah, she was like,
was like,
sir, I'm lesbian.
Yeah, sir, I'm lesbian. And he's
too.
like looking around. Like, he looked real square as fuck, though. Like, he looked like he wouldn't do something.
Yeah, he was a good sport, man. A lot of the times these shows.
I don't know if it happened by accident or it didn't, but he was
he was respectful. Even Snow said it afterwards, too. Like, he was being respectful, and it was just a fun moment. It was nothing like.
I want to have a fun moment.
Nothing more than that.
His hat went way up there. But yeah.
Dude, I'm lesbian too, bro.
Yeah. I bet Snow gets a lot of fucking.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. So when Snow's all in, like just into girls.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Whack.
I didn't know that.
Love is love, is what they say.
But yeah, that's crazy because I saw that fucking video where that dude like his fucking hand went up there. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, in my mind, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is he doing? Like, someone beat his ass. Like,
yeah, I feel like like I mean I've swung on somebody before for her or on behalf of her.
That's how I felt in the moment.
Not if I said to her, to you. If I'm helping you down, but accidentally, like I just ate popcorn or something, and it just like slipped.
I mean, I don't know. Just depends. Depends where I'm at.
How many models?
Yeah.
So you and Snow went on tour and shit. Did y'all like? Was the tour ended in San Antonio or y'all were still going?
On the Quince, no, neither. We had 2 San Antonio stops on the Quince tour and then on the Santa Fe Clan tour, which was the Todo y Nada. But no, none of them ended here. It was just like we still had a couple more shows after.
So y'all come on tour. Y'all stop in San Antonio. And then y'all have like an appearance at Smoke, right?
Oh yeah, on this you said talking about recently, right?
Yeah, recently,
yeah.
the last one,
Yeah.
they went to Smoke, and then all of a sudden it's like the appearance turned into like a little show.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
heard
I
that.
saw
That's
those
awesome.
videos, and it looked like fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It looked
No, it
like-
was packed, bro. People pulled up to Smoke. Yeah.
looked
Oh,
fun
dude,
to be
people,
there.
people love Smoke.
Yeah.
And it sucks because, like, we're always working, man. Like, all Friday, Saturday, we're always working, so we miss all the good
Oh
shit.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a
Yeah.
good night. Yeah, exactly what it was. She got booked for an appearance. And
Fuck.
I just pulled up just for the appearance, but then she was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, I'm about to perform a couple songs." So
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
that's like your sister or your brother telling you like, "Yo, I'm about to fight." Like you gotta go. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
hurry, grab your beanie and get on stage.
Yeah. To me, it was like, I'm game. Like I'm automatic.
Let's go. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. So I was at.
And we came out
feel
to
like-
one of our songs. We came out to Balance, that first song that we're
Hell
playing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like those shows are like,
Those are the best, right?
Those are the ones that bring you
Yeah.
back,
Mm-hmm.
back to like, kind of, like, I guess you want to say like make you more humble. I don't know. Those shows that like bring you back to like the beginning because it's like, it's unexpected. It's like, okay, like,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's make it happen right now.
Yeah.
It's like when someone as a DJ, tells you, oh, you do want to jump on, and there's like a whole crowd, and you never DJed in front of a crowd, and it's like, okay, yeah. So it feels like, the unexpected moments are the ones that kind of make you feel, more natural. Like you're doing it again, like you're doing it from the top, like from the beginning, I guess. Like, so I don't know. I feel like that probably was for you and her. I mean, not crazy because it wasn't, I'm not saying Smoke's like huge and shit, but it's just like, it was unexpected.
Yeah.
And I think I think that's
super
the
cool.
fun part.
I mean, I think it always helps, just like if you're at an after party and the after party's lit, right?
Yeah.
And the expectation is met. That's another thing too,
Yeah.
where it's like, okay, it's gonna be this type of atmosphere. It's gonna be this, that. Like everything's kind of like checking off the list, and you're just like, yeah, I'm in a good mood, right? I think at the end of the day, it's just really that. It's just really that. Any artist is gonna feel good when the atmosphere is lit,
Yeah.
right? And on the promoter side, if they're pitching, because you got a lot of good salesmen out there that don't necessarily come through at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever there is that connection where like they tell you this, tell you that, set those expectations, then it's like it's all checked off. You're like, okay, bet, like this is like on both ends, this is working out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so that's
What
what.
are
shout
some,
out to Ammunition out there.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Emu.
Yeah, shout out Ammunition, man. He's always been cool as hell.
Dude, yeah, he's
Steven's his
awesome.
real name, right?
Steven.
Steven,
Steven, man.
I don't know,
Yeah,
nobody
for
fucking
sure,
knows.
for
I
sure.
forget-
No. I have him on Facebook. That's how I know people by their real names.
When I'm looking
No.
him up, I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is his real name? I forgot.
Yeah. No, DJ Ammunition,
he's
bro.
a fucking awesome guy.
He was cool. He's always been cool.
Is there any like up and coming collabs that you have that you can maybe say that get people maybe a little excited?
Yeah, I mean local or like just
No,
collabs in general.
Like just whatever.
Yeah, so we'll start local. I got 2 collabs specifically with 2 of the homies that are man dope emerging young artists from the city, which at any given time, I'm always like reluctant to collab with people that I feel like are putting in work, number one, and also 2 are doing their thing, right? Like are actually taking this for real, because a lot of people that label themselves this or that, I'm sure you guys run across that, DJs or podcasters think, they're not putting in those hours and that work. So Chris Waters and Jenny B, those are 2 people that I have, 2 artists that I have collabs with, and you'll hear a lot about them soon. As far as like projects or just upcoming collabs, me and Snow got a couple songs working as well. As well as me, Snow, Santa Fe Clan, and Tornillo are planning to do a song together here soon.
Badass.
And that probably will come out, bilingual. Not sure what
I love
what
when
style or what. Yeah,
I
it's
love
gonna be
when
lit. I
Snow
know
raps
that.
in Spanish, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I really like it, dude. Like, and the fucking flow just hits hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, man, she's amazing. And then more recently, we were talking about this before we got
Yeah.
live. I linked up with El Dusty at in Corpus.
I saw that shit on your
Yeah.
Instagram. I
Oh,
saw that
damn.
you're in the studio with El Dusty or Dusty
Dusty,
from
El
Corpus
Dusty.
and shit. So
He's fucking
Come
dope.
on, yeah.
how
no.
was that? Like, I mean, I've always loved Dusty since so from the beginning, I've been more into like EDM, and then he had signed with like Diplo or he was doing something with Diplo, but
Yeah, I believe he
Diplo-
had a deal with Universal.
yeah, so
Oh,
maybe
shit.
under Diplo, I don't know how that
Or
works.
Matt
and shit.
Decent, maybe.
Matt Decent. But dude, like, yeah, I always loved his music and shit. And then when he would come to San Antonio for Fiesta and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
he's badass.
so I'm wondering,
dude.
like, he had like the whole cumbiaton like style and feel? Like, is
Yeah.
that what y'all are working on, or what,
Yeah.
what kind of style is that, and where's that going? Like, where's that song
Yeah.
gonna come out? Is it gonna come out on an album? Is it
Yeah.
gonna come out?
Yeah, because
On a
like your
single,
music
is
seems
it-
very like versatile.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some of it sounded like hip hop, some it sounded like R&B, some sounded more like Latin. Like, are you like kind of like doing a little bit of everything, or are you like channeling your efforts into like one solid thing?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I feel like ultimately, you know, it's the evolution, right? I feel like early on I started on that R&B kind of vibe, right? Then it transitioned as times, you know, changed as well. It transitioned into that R&B kind of trap where it had like that hip hop flair.
Hell
And
yeah.
the most I guess popular song, at least locally, that I'm most known for is Snapback Swag, which was one can say it's like that like trendy kind of rap, right, or
Mhm.
hip hop. So that's really where it came, R&B, hip hop, right? Yet my I guess my passion or what I enjoy listening to the most is you know just melodic, right? Melodic, whether it's upbeat or a little bit more on the slower side. It's just that vibe, that melody and that pretty melody and that concept. So now really it's just honing everything into one bilingual, right? So right now I feel like I'm in between that space of like I don't know, R&B pop, bilingual, if you will. So that's really where I'm at. Some can call it Latin R&B, some can call it, you know, Latin trap. Yet I just feel like it's just that.
like your
It's a blend.
fusion.
Yeah, it's a fusion of like some of it. I compare it to like Post Malone. I compare it to, I know he was fooling around saying Drake earlier. I
No.
compare it to that sort of thing where these type of artists, right, at their level, they can go anywhere from a pop record to
Yeah.
a ballad to a rappier kind of like in the club kind of song.
Yeah.
And that's really where I feel like I am, yet I'm there on the bilingual level.
But I think as an artist, that's kind of also important, and it feeds your creativity of like not just being like the pitbull kind of guy here. Like you're always
Right.
gonna do this. It's searching and finding
Right.
yourself as you develop.
Right.
So
Which there's nothing wrong with, you know, carving
no,
your
no,
own sound
yeah.
where like this is a Pitbull song or like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is a Weekend style song. That's great. Actually, that's amazing because now people refer to that style
and
by
his
bringing you up.
longevity.
Yeah, and
Like-
of course the longevity of the career.
Yeah.
So like there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, that's a great thing, yet everyone's different, and I feel like my route and my lane and what makes me feel at best and what I enjoy, because ultimately that's what it's about, what you
Yeah.
enjoy doing,
Yeah.
not necessarily like what's hot or what's this. It's more like, okay, what comes natural, what feels good, what would you listen to? That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
What would I listen? I make the music that I would listen to,
Hell
and
yeah.
I feel like that's like melodic, you know, bilingual,
Yeah.
rapper or singy kind of music.
Yeah,
Right.
like
And I feel like that's where
Yeah.
it's
Like you
kinda
could put
odd,
me
but
on a playlist with the Weekend Post,
I feel
Drake, Bad Bunny.
I definitely got weekend
No
vibes
problem. Yeah.
for sure.
No
like,
problem,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure the weekend
Yeah.
vibes.
But like, what sparks that creativity? Like,
Yeah.
what really like where you're like, that's what it triggers it.
Yeah.
Is it like anything and everything, or is it like you go
Um,
into a certain state?
What sparks that
Because
creativity?
I've heard like some artists sit down in front of the computer and meditate and just think,
Right.
and I've also heard that you're walking in the park and then you're like, boom,
Yeah.
it hits.
I'm definitely not the walk in the park or like I'm at home and I just get my pen out and start writing like a bunch of lyrics. Like I'm definitely not that. I'm more swayed by the environment, the mood, the tone of the room, or just the track. Of course, has a lot to do with it. Anytime I hear any kind of music
Mhm.
or just
Like branches into like,
yeah, all of a sudden like my mind goes into like I'm singing something or humming
Uh-huh.
something, even if I don't know it yet. Just the melody alone lends itself to like me thinking about, okay, what would I do to this? So then that's where I go.
yeah.
I feel like I don't really.
Because I heard your por ciento.
Yeah,
I
1%.
really like,
Yeah,
bro,
cool.
Fucking
Yeah,
great.
hell yeah, bro. Thank you,
I
man.
fucking loved it.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
man. Thank you.
It was like the same, but obviously like your own total like version of it.
Right.
So one thing that like I'm not saying that as an advice. I'm saying
Yeah.
that like, well, take it as you will, but it's scientifically proven that when people are taking a shower, that because you're so without your phone, without nothing, that your mind like tends to like just whoosh and just open up.
You know what? That's crazy. We'll
Do
talk about
you
that.
feel that you've
Uh,
gotten a lot of inspiration when in a shower?
I'll expand on that. So my wife, right? Obviously, wife always are gonna be like,
Shout out the wife.
shout out the wife for the wrong reasons. Hold on. So no, like people may think like, oh, definitely, you know, my significant other is doing something in the shower if he's taking 20, 30 minutes to shower. Low key though, that's really aside from doing something. I'm saying,
You dirty dog.
nah, but aside from
Jerkin, you're gherkin.
man, you gotta choke the chicken every now and then. Hey, nah, but for real though, aside from like whatever they think like you're doing, that's really like personally, at least I can't speak for everyone. For me, that's really my alone time, man. Because you
Yeah.
can understand, I got 2 kids.
I'm
I don't know if we
trying to
talked
start
about
a
that.
fire, dog. down
Bro, like, I mean, that's my alone time. And, like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's when I'm most
I'm gonna turn that speaker down.
vulnerable in the sense of,
there.
like,
No.
Yeah, we can still hear you though.
that's when I'm most, like, vulnerable in the sense of, like, okay, I'm open-minded to shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm more creative.
Yeah.
And not only that, I feel like I start dotting my I's and, like, crossing my T's. Like, I'm like, okay, I got to do this. I got this coming up. I got this. Even though I have them, like, written down or whatever
Yeah.
on my reminders,
Mm-hmm.
it's more like my time to, like, recap.
Yeah.
And also, too, like, there's been times where whether I was either working on a song or about to work on a song that day or the next day, I'm in the shower and I'm thinking of that specific song, and I'll get, like, you know, some sort of idea or some sort of juice in the shower, which is crazy, though, because, like,
It's been proven.
I didn't know that was, like, a scientific thing yet. I
Yeah.
feel like when I go in the shower, that's my moment to. I just be in there thinking, bro. Sometimes I don't be moving. Like, I'm just in there,
But
like.
see, so I put that to the test because think about it. If you're taking a
I
dump,
don't even really sing in the shower, bro. I don't ever sing in the shower, actually. That's what's crazy.
I kill it in the shower.
Yeah, everybody does, right? I don't know what it is. I
No.
just post up.
No, you know what? You know what it is. You don't have your phone. When you're taking a shit, you have your phone. You're cooking, you have your fucking phone. You're doing little things like that.
Yeah,
Either in the middle or podcast, you have your phone.
yeah,
So the only time you really don't is there, so your subconscious
Yeah.
kind of tends to like let loose a little bit.
right.
So you
I
have,
can
like,
see that.
open creativity.
Yeah, I can see that because, I mean, it definitely is the case.
Yeah, I mean that's nuts, man. Well, I mean, like for me, like I love to write. Like
Yeah.
that's one of my things. It's specifically like films, short stories, stuff like that. And a lot of like crazy ideas I get in the shower.
Yeah, I
You know,
believe
I'm
it.
just there and I'm just thinking like, fuck. So sometimes I'll have to like get my phone and like put it into notes.
Yeah, before you forget it, bro,
Mhm.
because that's how I am. I'm so, like,
Or
my
like
attention
even
span.
like here, I'll
So
think
that-
of a story.
They want to know that TikTok question. What's the most famous contact you have on your phone?
Oh.
I turned on the speaker because I could hear you, like, way out there. So
Oh, for real?
yeah. So I mean, we can
You're
still
good?
hear you. Like, you're good. You're
Who
good.
said what now?
There's a comment in the comment section that said, "What's the most famous contact you have on your
Oh, yeah.
phone?"
That's a good
Drake.
question.
Drake.
Nuh-uh.
Nah, I don't have Drake somewhere.
Let
Let me see.
Let 'em
I once
live.
had it,
Tell
though.
them I want a house.
Man, who's the most famous contact I have in my phone?
I want 2 full-on conies.
I'm looking at my contacts.
Black Sheep.
It says mom.
Black Sheep's house.
Black Sheep's house.
Black Sheep's podcast.
Like,
This is Black Sheep.
Voila.
And I'm Wolf asked that question.
Woo.
Daddy Wolf.
That's a good question. Who asked that question?
Dumb Wolf. He's a DJ out here.
Daddy Dumb Wolf.
Daddy Wolf. He's one of our first guests out here. He had a crazy ass fucking Halloween story. And talking about that, Halloween's coming
Not
up.
my dog. G-Eazy's in here too. He's a homie.
He said
though. He's a
G-Eazy,
good
y'all.
dude. He's a good dude.
Jeezy.
I'm in the E's right now. Hold on. F. Wheezy F baby. Yeah, right.
I know this lady at the Social Security Administration. She answers.
Yeah, I mean, like, I got a couple homies that, like, hoop and stuff. Like, I mean, my boy Danny Green, George Hill, like, they're all, like, ball players, you know. But, like, as far as artists, I think probably G would probably be the most famous one.
Jeezy.
G-Eazy, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Name dropping is tacky, dog.
I still think Snow the product is out there. So
Yeah. No, Snow the product for sure. I'm just saying,
that's all then. Snow, yeah.
the most, like, famous, I don't know. Saturn round, like, they're all, like, up there.
Yeah, the most famous content.
Yeah.
And he
That's a
just
good question. That's pretty good.
Put the fire emoji
Hulk
up there.
Hogan, you know him?
Through the screen.
Oh man, you don't know
That's about
anybody.
it.
God damn. I hope you forget about him as soon as he fucking leaves.
What? Bro, if I show up like your catfish fan and you don't let me on stage, I will riot.
That shit was wild.
He's gonna be like
I
that
will-
Drake fan fucking throwing his bra up on stage and shit.
Hey, no bro tonight. Dog.
Fucking, what was it? A fucking
Doesn't let me breathe.
34
COVID.
E. It's 2024. We're good. Almost.
I heard round 36.
Damn. So yeah, we're running about an hour and 20 minutes and shit. Is there anything else you want to bring up before?
Yes, I gotta know. I have to know.
Real quick, this Saturday we're playing live, September
Yeah.
16th.
Plug.
Come on out to Rancho 181. So I don't really do a lot of shows in San Antonio like that, like as far as like with band. So this will be a special one, especially because it's on Mexican Independence Day. So toda la gente cágale pa'l pinche fiestón. Se va a
What the
hacer un
fuck
pinche
you saying,
desmadre.
dog? This is America.
Se va a hacer un desmadre. No, this is our land.
Yeah, this is our land. We're taking it back.
We're taking it back.
Your land is
Eh.
my land.
It's
From
AJ Hearns,
You
and,
Yeah.
sing it, you know
But we'll be out here.
and I'll be mixing it
From
up on the ones and twos for him.
California.
Yeah, so Black Sheep, man. Shout out to my boy Black Sheep
I'll be
for
dropping
stepping
it.
up. He's gonna be DJing the set
Yeah.
officially. So
Yeah.
we gonna kill it together, bro.
Yeah, I got
Good
you.
shit,
I
man.
got you, dog.
Good shit.
I
We were
got
talking
you.
about the whole thing right before the whole shit.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole,
yeah. We're kinda
podcast
like-
thing.
Going over all the music and all that shit. Taking it. Oh shit, you all right, dude?
I mean, I'm right next to you too.
You DJ too?
No,
No? What do
no,
you do?
I just posed for Vogue.
That's it?
Oh shit, I love it. I
That's
love
all he
it.
does?
Yeah, and he
All he
man.
does,
and he fixes fucked up phones that your ex breaks.
I can play the keyboard with my tits.
Nah, he DJs
That's
sometimes.
impressive. That's impressive.
He DJs like maybe 4 days a
Let me
week.
running wild.
Another
No,
question.
okay, I gotta ask you a question though.
But yeah, we'll be there.
Which
Hey,
generation?
Tony Gomez, what's up, boy? Steph Curry's number, my boy. Shit, man.
Which portrayal of
Hey,
Batman?
hey,
is
fuck the
your
Sixers, by the way. Fuck the Sixers.
Batman?
What
Yeah,
happened?
fuck 'em, dude. Like, which one's your Batman?
Me. I'm my own Batman.
No.
I'm Bruce Wayne, bro.
Not,
Yes.
not Batman. Batman.
Batman. I'm Bruce Wayne.
What?
Yes.
You heard it here.
Hey,
I'm
let me
Clark
see-
Kent as well.
Let me see the Batcave, dog.
God, he has a whip outside, dude. I don't know if you saw it, but he has a whip outside.
Oh shit! So you're Catwoman.
Nah, big dog. I got the Batmobile
He
outside.
has a
Sorry.
Batmobile outside. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Yeah. No, I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by Batman?
No, like from everyone who's portrayed it, like which one's like yours? You know, like how everyone has like their Spider-Man. Which one's like your Batman? Because Batman's my guy.
So
I
he's
mean,
like
my
heavy.
Spider-Man is
He's-
easy. It's Tobey Maguire.
Oh
For
yeah,
sure,
yes
for
sir,
sure.
yes
100%.
sir.
I don't know homie's name. I'm not even really into like film like that. Like
Well,
to
alright, we
know
can
like
cut it here,
directors' names and like,
So Christian's like big into
actors.
film.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
like bro, like ask me about music, bro. You know what I mean?
Why? That's boring, dude. Who wants
Go
to talk
inter-
about that shit, dude?
Go interview fucking Martin Scorsese or something, bro.
What the fuck? Music,
Launch
this guy.
your fucking
The
cinema questions off to
audacity of
somebody.
AJ. The audacity. You want to talk about music? What the
So apparently he's a DJ.
Heath is the best Joker though, hands down. Everyone knows that.
Oh, bro.
Heath is the best
Oh,
Joker.
only one that got
they're
an
saying
Oscar.
Christian was the best Joker, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
Jack
a-
Nicholson was kind of raw too.
I'm
Though
a
I'm
joke
not
to
gonna
my
lie.
parents.
I think Jack Nicholson was hard too. He was
Yeah.
Joker, right? Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the first.
Back in, like, the
well, not
90s?
the first, but the first in film.
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But Heath Ledger, yeah.
yeah, he was out of his mind.
So we're
with-
gonna leave it at that this weekend, Friday.
You
Masore.
gotta pick one. You gotta pick one.
I mean, I don't know. As
Yeah,
far as
Christian
Batman, I don't
Bale,
know.
Ben Affleck,
I don't
Michael
know.
Keaton.
Definitely not Ben Affleck. I think Michael Keaton, right? Is that Batman
That's it.
or
That's
Dark
it.
Knight?
Definitely
No,
not.
No, that's
Ben
Christian
Affleck.
Bale.
Okay, Dark Knight was crazy, bro.
Bet. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
To me-
Dude,
hell
yes.
yeah.
I'm like, what is going on
Christian
here?
Bale's my Batman.
Okay, bet.
I
Yeah.
like him again.
Sorry, I have to look down here.
I'm the best clown.
To me, Arnold Schwarzenegger is my Mr. Freeze. I don't know about you guys.
Hey, you can't say that word on here, dog. What the fuck?
Oh, come on,
You
man.
said
This
Schwartz?
guy.
What?
This guy.
What the
Bro, cut him off.
Oh shit!
fuck?
All right,
Schwartz the who?
this weekend, Friday will be.
Hey, but
at-
no, we'll end it like this. This Saturday,
Come
it's a free
on.
show. Bring out your pets. Bring out your kids.
Yes.
Bring the
Get to the
family.
chopper.
Free show. September 16th, Rancho 181. You already know, man.
Hey,
Yes.
Black Sheep,
Yes.
my bro.
You'll
What's
be
your
there
name again?
cooking?
I'm sorry.
Music's
bro.
gonna be starting at
What's your name
7
again?
p.m. So get there at
Dang.
7.
What's this guy's name again? That
Chris-
does one thing.
Christian Hawks.
That does one thing. What is it?
God,
His name?
Christian Hawks.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna twist your dick with my hand.
All right, let's go. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all share, subscribe, all that bullshit. Thank you. Bye.
I'm shining too bright. You need glasses, puppy?
I need to take a piss.
I know, me too.